There's a couple other big news topics for the week. The founder of Oculus, actually, I would have loved to talk to Luke about this, but you'll do. The founder of Oculus, Palmer Luckey. Wow, you've got that lined up pretty good. I like that.
First try.
That looks great. Created a lethal VR headset where if you die in the game, you die in real life. Now, this is a very misleading headline, but we're not the ones responsible for the misleadingness of the headline. I actually clicked on a headline that was that clickbait. He made a headset that makes you die, but actually it was more of supposed to be like a thought-provoking art piece than an actual functional headset. We should have a good shot of it here in the LTT forum. This was posted by Dragon Winged. Thank you very much. Source Daily Wire. Gets us a picture of the headset, I hope. Hello, headset. Sure. It's on Twitter. Hey, everybody. There it is. All right. So basically, it's either like explosive charges or bullets or something. I don't remember. But pretty much, if you die in game, it blasts out your brain. And it was meant to sort of provoke discussion around the types of VR experiences that we have now compared to the types of VR experiences that might exist in the future. So here's what he says. You instantly raise the stakes to the maximum level and force people to fundamentally rethink how they interact with the virtual world and the players inside it. Pumped up graphics might make a game look more real, but only the threat of serious consequences can make a game feel real to you and every other person in the game. The device pays homage to Nerve Gear, a helmet worn by a fictional killer in the VR-themed manga Sword Art Online. I thought it was actually, in spite of the clickbait nonsense articles, he said he has plans for an anti-tamper mechanism that will make it impossible to remove or destroy the headset. There are also potentially bugs that could kill someone at the wrong time, so it hasn't been properly tested, but he doesn't intend to ever actually make it. And they are explosive charge modules. There you go. I think it's actually a really interesting conversation because, Bella, you ever play paintball?
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I like and that I enjoyed most about paintball is when you've got the actual, and honestly, the way that I would always play is without armor. I would play in a t-shirt and thin pants just so that I'm not like scuffing my knees while I'm, kneeling around in the grass or sticks or mud or whatever. But I would intentionally actually wear very light clothing. Helmet, obviously, and I did play with gloves because getting hit, like, man, I had like one of my knuckles half like ripped off once by a paintball. It was very unpleasant. But I would play in as light gear as possible because from my point of view, the entire reason that paintball hurts is because it changes the gameplay dynamic. If I wanted to play video games where there's no consequences, I would play video games. If I wanted to just run around and meme, well, I could play laser tag. But what's great about paintball is it f***ing hurts, right? And so the risk and the reward are both elevated so much compared to other games. Like, man, you ever like get around behind enemy lines and manage to get within range, like pop a couple people from like 15 feet away?
No, I'm bad.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm immediately out.
Oh, all right. Well, I was pretty good at it. And that was like absolutely my favorite thing. I loved to flank. And I believe that's called masochism. No, because it's okay. That's not the point. I don't actually enjoy the pain, and I don't enjoy inflicting pain, but I enjoy playing a game with real consequences because it totally changes people's behavior. You don't just have people like running into fire, Leroy Jenkins. Like, you don't deal with that. People are actually trying to play smart. And it's so much more satisfying to outplay smart someone than it is to you just have the other team be memeing and like, pew, 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 you're just like pelting them with little pieces of plastic or whatever. That's not sadism. My goodness. I think you guys are trying to turn this into something that it's not. I'm just saying it's more fun with real consequences. That's all. Man. Okay. You need skin in the game to take it seriously, and that's more fun. Yes, the Bitman. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Exactly what I'm trying to say.
See, the headset's just cool because Sword Art Online is cool. Like, you want to have that risk just because your favorite anime character did, you know?
Dark24 says that makes it not a game. The point is that there are no IRL consequences. That's not true at all. The world is full of games with in real life consequences, like prizes, money, and like injuries in professional sports. Like, no, the world is full of games that have real world consequences. Absolutely. Hydrox777 says a lot of people who aren't athletes might not understand this. I think it's just a competitive mindset. Like, it's no secret that I am a hyper competitive person. It's not something that I do on purpose, but no matter what I'm doing. Luke made an offhand comment to me years ago. He goes, like, man, I don't think I've ever seen anything that you're not like halfway decent at. And it's because I try like freaking hard. Like, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do it as hard as I possibly can. And so I try to improve really fast. I hate losing. And that's not to say that I'll never put myself in a position to lose. Losing can be fun, but I love to compete and especially love to win.